Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Cal Royal. This is their part number DAP77 US26D. This is a piece of equipment that is used with a door guard that you would see you would see commonly in hotel, motel applications. Residential as well, but mostly hotel, motel. This model of flip-over door guard is falling out of favor for more popular styles of door guard that Cal Royal certainly offers. And since I've made reference to the more popular styles, that would be... I'm going to pull up the item I'm referring to. And while I do that, this piece of equipment is used on the flip-over style door guard to prevent the door from unintentional damage. When the door is closed against the door guard that's been flipped over into the opening is where you're going to see that used. Okay. The concept of the door guard is obviously to provide a way by which to ventilate the door, meaning you can open it slightly. Not that you use it for ventilation, you don't, but you would ventilate the door, open the door slightly. It will restrict and limit the opening of the door to so many degrees, so many inches, say a couple, 3 inches, whatever it is, or less. 2 inches, I'd say, maybe. But because of the concept of a flip-over style door guard versus the chain will hang flat. Also versus the newer style, which is fire-rated. It's approved for fire-rated openings. You need some way to not end up damaging the door. Door guard gets flipped over. I do it personally. Door guard gets flipped over. You're in a hotel. Flip the door guard over. Let the door close behind you, but it can't close all the way because the door guard's preventing it from latching. Because I'm taking the bucket of ice. I'm walking 15 feet that way. Getting the ice. I can see my door. No one's going in it. Getting my ice. Go back. Well, what'll happen is, over time, the door guard is going to... It's hanging out, right? Your door is going to hit it, and it's going to gouge the door tremendously. And you do see these in hotel motel applications, and the reason that they're not permitted for use on fire-rated doors is because they will render the door incapable of fulfilling its mandate of being a fire-rated door, which means self-closing and self-latching. So that's why you're going to see the more modern style door guard, which when the door closes, the door itself will push the door guard back and allow it to continue to latch. You would not have an angle door guard protector like this in those sorts of instances. And I'm going to look up where that other door guard is and be right back. That Cal Royal part number is HPDL258. They call it a privacy door latch. I don't know that I would call it any of those things because HPDL258, that's a more modern version of the door guard, and that again is nice because you can put it onto a fire-rated door because it will automatically relatch. So be mindful if you're installing flip-over style door guards in a new installation. They're not going to be permissible on fire-rated doors because of the reasons mentioned before. If you do have those, you might want to install these even though you're already running afoul of the code, because it might be permitted locally, meaning you might have authority from the authority having jurisdiction to have the flip over style, because the logic might be Well, you know what? I don't know. I was about to say you may never really see a door that's held open in a fire application, but you would certainly see that very possibly often. So, you know, if you have those flip over door guards, you want these installed. You don't want to damage the door. And this is just a little angle piece is all it is. It's available in different architectural finishes from Cal Royal, and I'll go over those in a moment. Height of the item about 1.1 inches. Overall width of the item, what you'll see on the face of the door is 1 inch. The return leg, which will go on the edge of the door, it's about 9/16. It's going to include a screw because this is a self-adhesive and screw application, and that's nice. It will certainly help keep it in place. I've seen just those that were self-adhesive, and they didn't strike me as having a long-term success of staying on the door. In fact, the hotel I was in earlier this week seemed like it was getting ready to come off. Finishes, US10B for oil rub bronze, US26 for polished chrome, 26D satin chrome, US3 polished brass, US4 satin brass, US5 antique brass. My magnet tells me that it's not ferrous. I'm tempted to say that this is actually made of stainless steel, though, only because it is marginally magnetic, and standard stainless will pick up some magnetic properties when it's been worked or machined. So this is probably made of stainless, not brass. Brass would be thoroughly non-magnetic. Finally, there is a link below this video to sold as each. This client happened to need 20. Sold as each. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Cal Royal products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. Any questions on the Cal Royal DAP77 and a US26D finish, or any other Cal Royal product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.